that was close. Bro, they just try to take my head off. And look at him. Ooh, that orb is too strong. Yo, I got something for him. Let him get on the base. Let him get on the base. Let him get on the base. Whew. Let's get it. What happened? Oh, there we go. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
He tried to front, that's a man down. Look, remember when I was the broke, had a plan in the pan down. Look, these niggas, they copy the drip, now they labeled as fans now. Look, got it straight off the money, now we up, give a fuck about nothing.
What up, everybody? It's the one and only one, Fleeboyjetson. And if you're tuning in for the first time, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, click that notification bell so you can be notified for upcoming videos and live events. Like on February 6th, we got Clan Wars for Xbox. So make sure y'all tune in. And if you want to know any and everything there is to know about Naruto the Boruto Shinobi Striker, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and leave a thumbs up if you like the content. But let's start with today's video, man. I'm giving y'all two OP builds. Now, one of them comes from my boy DX. Shout that man out, man. He gave me this build right here. And I'm going to show y'all this gameplay. Now, mind you, this gameplay is going against some of the top players in Naruto the Boruto Shinobi Striker. The #1 clan, NOX, No Excuses, versus Teo, DX, Diori, and I'm getting, and Kurosaki, excuse me. This was a hell of a scrim set, and I just want to show people about this build, man. And I got another build at the end that y'all should stick around for, because y'all don't want to miss that base battle build. But this is a combat build, and it got to do with the new Naruto Uzumaki Final Battle DLC, the Truthseeker Orbs. It's unbelievably overpowered. Like, and mind you, it deflects almost anything. The only counter to this, and like I told y'all, I was also going to give y'all counters. Now, a Russian Shuriken, Onyx Shidori, and somebody told me something else, man. Basically anything that breaks rock. And Ino's little ult. Anything that breaks rock will definitely break this. So there goes your counter to it. So I don't want to hear no crying and complaining. But this right here, this build is so good for defending yourself against attackers with the Uchiha Shuriken and things like that. And if you target the healer like he's doing right here, as you can see, with your orbs, what more can their healer do? You're taking away their heal, tag, and their ninjutsu. Like, this build is just so overpowered. You could grab scrolls with it. You could, you know, dodge level 3s, deflect level 3s. It's just insanely overpowered. Now, of course, he got extraction on and a heal tag, because you definitely want to support your allies with enough heals on the battlefield. Because sometimes the heal tags don't always work, and sometimes the extraction don't always work, because you could definitely get beat out of both. Now, normally it depends on how or what strat you use. This strat, he went with the feather illusion, which was actually a good ult to go with, being that it's a pitfalling map. If it was a flat surface map, me personally, I would have went with slugs, but this was a good choice. And you know, a lot of healers been getting targeted, but since the game came out, that's been like the go-to. And oh my god, that sleep was just crazy. Go crazy, DX. But my thing is, you know, since the game came out, healers have been getting targeted. Now, they the ones targeting people. As you can see, like, he just hit the healer with the Truthseeker Orbs. There was nothing Miz can do once you take away his ninja tools and you take away his ninjutsus. He has nothing to heal his team with. So, you know, healers are becoming very deadly on the battlefield. And with this build right here, you are even deadlier. Look at that. Oh my god, get slayed. Get slayed. Like, come on. It's the perfect, like, it's the perfect counter to any and everything. You know, now you're not gonna see too many people rocking a shuriken, Naruto's, whatever you call it, Naruto's move. I'm blanking out right now. but not too many people are going to use the move that actually counter this in scrims. So that's the upside. Now the downside is you're not able to have them triple heals, but at the end of the day, who really needs triple heals in this time and age? Like, we're in a meta where healers don't need triple heals, man. They really don't. And it's just been like that for some time now. Now on base, this is also overpowered. And I'm actually going to show y'all in the next video. I'm going to be fighting off 2 attackers at the back cap and holding the back cap the whole game. So y'all don't want to miss out the next match. Y'all want to stick around and see what happens. I promise y'all. But this fight came down to the wire. You know, they're going crazy right now. And I'm not going to lie, DX did a really good job at keeping them boys alive and fending for himself. 9 times out of 10, if he did die, it was either to an ult or you know, basically getting jumped. And at the end of the day, man, this build on combat, I want y'all to try it. You know, I want y'all to throw some orbs at some healers. You know, because now you got healers targeting healers with this build, which makes it so great to use. Shout out DX one more time, man. And what a hell of a game this was in a scrim set. If y'all missed this, man, y'all missed out on some good fights. But shout out NOX, shout out Kurosaki, Teo, DX, and Diori, man. If you're not following Diori Kun on YouTube, go ahead and do so. But this is the fight I wanted y'all to see. This is the base battle where we went Clazzzyyy. Shout out to people who helped me make this video also, man. I believe Mimi was one of them, and a few guys I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh yeah, Seven and I think Martin. Seven and Martin. So shout them boys out for helping me make this video. We definitely went crazy. Now notice I was actually gonna go to B with this build. I was going to go to B. This is mostly a B build. I'm not going to hold you. This is designed, and I literally designed it to be a B build. And this was also the first day the DLC came out. It was late at night, and I just started messing with the builds, and I thought, hey, everybody's going to try to use Water Pillar with the Orbs. I don't want to use Water Pillar. What happened if we stick with the Slug and use the Orb and see how that works out? And it worked out amazing, because if they step in that Slug and you hit them with that Orb a couple of times, especially a defense, if he's sitting there trying to triangle and, you know, has super armor and he's stepping in that Slug and you just hitting them non-stop with that Orb, it could damn near be a one-shot. No lie. This build right here helped me defend 2 attackers. Mind you, everybody knows, especially all the comp players know, how hard it is to fight off an attacker at the back cap. This build right here let me fight off 2 attackers at the same time at one point. So, you know, it's a really good build. And, you know, sometimes, especially when you hit them with the orbs like that right there, like, what more can you do? You really can't do nothing but combos. And if you're not a decent, at least a decent attacker, your combos ain't gonna do too much. I'ma just stall you out, to be honest, like I did most of this game. And basically that's all to it, man. I designed it to be a B build, to be honest with you, but it ended up working out in my favor in this match, because, you know, I guess they was mid-tier players. Now when I say mid-tier, I don't mean no disrespect. If you see yourself in this video, you're like, yo, that's me, Dan, he just called me mid. Nah, you know, there's levels to this, man. You know, you have breadsticks, you have your mid-tier players, you got your high players, and then you got your top-tier players. Now, if you mid, you mid. You know, you just got to own up to it. Because at the end of the day, some of y'all builds tell me off the rip if y'all mid or not. This is the build y'all use. I understand a lot of y'all don't want to use cheese, and y'all like, oh, that's cheese and that's cheesing. But every DLC, you're going to have something that's broken, and you're going to have people taking advantage of it. It's just like any other game. Just like Call of Duty, you're going to have a gun that comes out that's overpowered, like the DMR or something like that, and it's just insanely broken until the devs decide to fix it. It is what it is. People are going to exploit it, and people are going to use it to the best of their abilities, and that's just what it is. Now there are counters to it, you know, Stand Shield being one of them. Now the reason why I like Stand Shield, to be honest with you, for a counter, I actually used it against a couple of healers recently in comp scrim. Now it doesn't break Stand Shield, but it damages it a little bit. But if you're able to hit a healer with a Stand Shield, you're gonna be able to cap that base. Oh my god. And this is another thing. That ult is pretty good, but it takes way too long. So if you have another healer on your team, make sure that healer runs slugs, especially if you're gonna run that ult, because you're gonna be costing on base battle if you don't have slugs and you got that ult instead. See, Mimi was running with me, so Mimi was running slugs, so I was able to get this ult quicker than usual. Now if I was the only healer on the team, 9 times out of 10 I wouldn't ran that ultimate on this build. I would have ran something like long distance, but that's me, you know, to each his own. Like I said, man, I'm not going to tell y'all nothing wrong. I'm not going to steer y'all in the wrong direction. Now if you do use this build, use it to the best of your ability and target the person who's doing the most. If you see somebody got a build that's being very annoying, or a healer got a build, target him. No ninja tool, no ninjutsus, what more can they do? And if they step on that slug, they a done deal. Now if you don't want to use this build, to each his own, man. Matter of fact, in the comment section below, let me know what build you use on base battle. But with all that out the way, man, I'm out this bitch. And if you in the premiere, man, you a mother goat. It's the one and only one, Fleeboyjetson. The link to the Discord is in the description below. Y'all know what the vibe is.